All right, Emergency Preparedness Month is this month. It's September. We're doing 5 flex payments on everything for our Labor Day weekend, so welcome in. We're happy you're shopping with us. We are also doing $40 off anyone who opens and uses a brand new HSN credit card, and I encourage you to do that and use it on the Today Special, because what we are doing is something that is extraordinary. This is the very last time this item is going to be a Today Special. This is not going to be a Today Special ever again. This model of the EcoFlow, you're never going to see it again as a Today Special. It is the EcoFlow River 370 mobile power station and travel bundle. I have color choices as well. I have black and I have gold. It comes with a travel case. So the case is included. It's usually sold separately, and I think it's about $38. I know we've got it if purchased separately. It's a $634 value for both of them. $634 value that we're doing today for $449.99. So it is the lowest price ever. Ever, lowest price anywhere, lowest price ever. Now, the question is, why do you need the EcoFlow? First of all, I can lift it up, it's portable. You've got ports for your USB. You've got ports to just plug things in. USB here, and plugging things in like your fan, your television, your laptop, charging your cell phone. It is one of these things for emergency preparedness that you really can't live without. Our special guest, Justin Smith, is gonna go through all the details of this product, but we are getting limited in quantity, and I am not sure of how many more presentations we're having. We started out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. We have 2 colors left. So Justin, I'm not sure how many shows you're supposed to have, but this has been crazy popular all day long. So we've got enough for our show, so let's jump in and tell all the details. So welcome back in, my friend.
Thanks, Helen, and thank you for joining me in my house here. And yeah, it has been popular because it's one of those things that every house really should have, like a flashlight, like a fire extinguisher, because whether it's my house or to your house, there's not many things that can leave us quite as vulnerable as an unexpected power outage. And these days we're dealing with a lot of unprecedented, unexpected things, right, in 2020, and who knows what the next year is going to hold. So when we lose power, whether it's for, 15 minutes, 15 hours, even 15 days, what do? Well, there's 2 solutions really in these days and times. You can go to the store, the depot store, and get price gouged on a big clunky gas generator with all the yearly maintenance, carrying around the big, gas tank, the toxic fumes, the big pole crank. You don't have room for it. It's spilling everywhere. Or there's this. This is a 21st century battery powered generator. Let me say that again. Battery powered generator that is the perfect alternative to the light to medium duty gas generators. This is an industrial amount of power in the palm of your hand, so that when you lose power, it's as simple as this. Take it off the shelf, take it out of the box, out of the cupboard, wherever you leave it, because it has a small footprint about the size of a toaster. And all I have to do, Helen, no gas, no oil, is 1 button press. Boom, right there. Now I have an industrial amount of power in the palm of my hand, and this is where the EcoFlow is worth its weight in gold, are these 2 AC wall outlets. So these are regular plugs. These are three-prong, high-powered, grounded, dual outlets. Look around your house. Virtually anything you can plug into the walls around your house, you can plug into the back of the EcoFlow. So now all I have to do is start plugging things in. When we lose power, let's go ahead and get a light on. Now I want you to see that's immediate power. It's not a trickle charge. This isn't something, a little power bank that's going to charge your phones and your tablets only for a couple hours. This is something that's going to power this light and, Helen, this fan right here to keep things a little cool when it gets hot in those summer months, or if we were up north, it could be a small heater. It's going to power these for over 100 hours. That's 4 days straight. FEMA recommends we have 3 days of provisions on our hands following a natural disaster. Which, by the way, peak hurricane season doesn't even start till next week, till September 10th, and we've already had a higher percentage of hurricanes this year than we've had since 2005 during Hurricane Katrina. So we've got our USB ports on the front here. We see my phone turning on there so we can contact our friends and family, let them know we're okay. Let's go ahead and plug in our tablet right down there. We see that come on. So these are just 4 things, Helen, that have come on that allow me to stay connected, stay cool, keep the light on so I feel safe, and I can plug in 9 things at the same time without sacrificing power from any of my other devices. I don't have to unplug one thing to plug in another. I can keep them all plugged in at the same time, and it's as easy to operate as simply pressing a button and plugging all of these things in. And if you do just pull it out for the natural disaster and you don't use this every day, which you can in an office setting or, you know, for your CPAP, your medical devices or things like that, this will hold a charge for 12 months. So if you check this in 11 months and 20 days or whatever, it's still going to have 100% charge. So if you need to get up and leave the house immediately due to a power outage, a grid lockdown, a natural disaster, you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I got to quick recharge it, or oh my gosh, I got to grab the gas can and the oil and the messy fumes and all that sort of stuff. It's peace of mind, it's sense of security, an industrial amount of power in the palm of your hand.
Right, and the other thing that I like about this, Justin, is I've got the TV, the phone, the tablet, I've got the laptop and the fan all going. I've got it plugged in, you know, the front and the back. I've got it plugged in here and plugged in here, and it's really kind of keeping the house going. It's power where you need it. And with everybody at home, maybe you're working from home and then your kids are also doing school from home, but everybody's got to be near an outlet. You know, this really expands where maybe you've got an outdoor living space, but there's no plug. You could take this and then maybe you could have your child do their virtual learning on like the patio, or you could go outside in the patio and have some like fresh air and also be able to do that. Or maybe you want to have friends over, but you don't want them in the house because that maybe isn't the safest way to have friends over. You can have your TV, put it in your outdoor space, and everybody can enjoy each other by having, you know, outdoor space because there's a plug now. Now you have power. So whether it's the barbecuing, the tailgating, and the camping, the fun things, or emergency preparedness, this is really a fabulous deal. This is the lowest price we've ever done. We're not going to do another Today Special with this. This is it. So if you want this product, it is maybe available again, but not at this price again. I actually don't even know if we're going to have it again in 2020. This has been one of the products we have trouble keeping in stock. The only reason we were able to do a Today Special is we plan our Today Specials a year in advance. We had planned it a year in advance because September is Emergency Preparedness Month. So we didn't even know, of course, obviously we didn't know what was going to go on in 2020. So we just, you know, saved these, squirreled these away. That's why it's been crazy popular. It's only 3 p.m. over here on the East Coast. We have sold out of almost every single color. We have black, which we bought the most of because it's the most popular. So we have the most popular color left. And then we also have gold, which I have in front of me, which is the specialty color that's exclusive to us here at HSN. So I just, you know, that's the only reason why we have it in stock is a year ago, we didn't know, but we planned this. Justin, we had everything all lined up, and you guys watching, you're like, I can't believe they have that. Yes, we do, where you can make any space in your house a virtual learning center because you're taking power where you need it. And if there's a power outage, keep the fan going. And also medical devices. We didn't talk about this in the last presentation, Justin, but I've had asthma since I was a little kid. Yeah. I have a home nebulizer that I've actually used in the last few weeks because, you know, it's pollen, you know, people forget about allergies with everything else going on, but that's what is the trigger for my asthma. I need that home nebulizer. If there's no power and I can't use that, that's like scary time. So it's a big like anxiety reducing, knowing that no matter what happens, I'll be able to have access to the medical equipment.
Well, I think for so many of us out there, you know, having access to be able to power your medical devices, there's not many generators, battery power generators especially, that will power all of our medical devices. And that's where the rubber meets the road for so many of us, because if you depend on a medical device, having power is not just a luxury. Oh, I'll get by. It's a necessity. You need power. And if we have to, you know, a lot of us, we have to shelter, right? We can't go to a shelter anymore if a natural disaster or a power outage happens. So we have to shelter in place. We have to make our homes that shelter now. We need power. So I brought a CPAP machine here. Same thing with the nebulizer. Watch this, Helen. All I'm doing, just like you're going to plug any of this in around your house, let's go ahead and plug in my CPAP machine. You're going to see that power on. What if we want to go ahead and sanitize the air around us? You know, we're all about sanitizing now. I've got my air purifier here. Let's go ahead and plug that in. We're going to go ahead and get that plugged into the back of the EcoFlow. Now I've got my sanitizer running. I've got my CPAP going. And again, Helen, this is only 11 pounds. So it's completely portable, and I can plug in up to 9 things at the same time. But not only with my medical devices, but think about this. What about those of you out there who depend on a scooter to go to the grocery store, to go shopping, to go run your errands? And then we get halfway through our day and our scooter runs out of battery. We got to go home. We get stuck. We have to ask somebody for help. Take your EcoFlow, put it in the basket of your scooter, plug your scooter charger into this, never run out. I don't want to say never, but prolong the life of your scooter battery with the backup power of the EcoFlow battery as well. So there's lots of great uses, including this, Helen. Follow me on over here. Now, we've looked at all the, the really practical stuff. We've looked at all the stuff for natural disasters. But what about the fun stuff? Watch this. I'm going to go ahead and plug in my 32-inch high-definition big screen TV. Again, one button press right here, one button press. And we're going to go ahead and plug in my TV because this is going to power this TV for about 10 to 11 hours. Let me go ahead and get it turned on here. Make sure that it did come on. 1 second. I got to make sure I point this at the right. Okay. So you're going to see that power on in a second. And I'm not tethered to anything. I've got my EcoFlow. I've got my television. And it's great for hunting, camping, fishing. What if I want to take this? Just to show you, I keep everything plugged in. I plug in everything live on air and nothing's preset because I want you guys at home to know that when you get this home, it's going to do everything that I say it will do and more as you get it home. There's a lot of other battery generators out there on the market, but they're lead acid. They weigh about 40 to 60 pounds. This is only 11 pounds. Lead acid, it's basically a car battery. This is lithium ion. It's completely safe for the kids, safe for the pets. What if you're going out camping or home gating? We can't really tailgate right now. Boy, what I would have done when I was a kid, instead of a flashlight and a comic book, to have an EcoFlow with me, to be able to take a TV, to be able to take, the bug zapper out there, to be able to take a power drill. What about a blender, Helen? I got a blender out here. I can go ahead and plug in my blender to the back of this EcoFlow here, and I can make a shake. I can make some baby food if I need to. I can plug in my tablet here. I mean, there's so many great things. You see the tablet just powered on. My TV's going. I mean, there's so many great uses out here with the bug zapper and the power drill, but also check that out. I've got a solar panel over there. So I can create my own self-sustaining power. That is an EcoFlow solar panel. It comes with the kickstand and the nice little case right there. Even under partly cloudy conditions, Helen, I can keep the power from 0 to 100 in my EcoFlow battery power generator in as little as 8 hours. But the cool thing is I don't have to unplug all of this stuff while I'm recharging my EcoFlow because it has pass-through or flow-through charging. It's a safety battery mechanism that's super smart. You're not going to overload it so that I don't ever have any interruption in power, so I can virtually go off the grid, out camping, out hunting, out fishing, wherever I want to go for not virtually, but realistically for as long as I want with that solar panel.
Okay, I do have an update about the solar panel. It did sell out. So it's been that kind of day. I mean, certainly that we will get the solar panel back at some point that you'll be able to add to this, but that might be a good way to get it is to get the EcoFlow today, and then you can get the solar panel when we get it back in stock, because you're never gonna get the EcoFlow at this price again. $449.99, and it has a charge in it. I'm live on Facebook and people are asking questions like, how do you charge the EcoFlow? You plug it in and charge it, and once it's fully charged, it keeps its charge for an entire year. An entire year. If you don't use it and pull it out 6 months from now, 8 months from now, 9 months from now, it's still gonna be fully charged. Obviously, if you use it, you go camping, you come back, you charge it up again, it'll hold that charge. The other question is, can you reach, once you use it once, does it use it? No, you can plug it in and charge it up again, and then use it again, and then charge it up again. So it's really spectacular. Now, let me just say that if you do not have an HSN card, we are doing the most money coupon you get for the entire year. We welcome in new HSN card holders. A card